Hey guys, this is Christy, and we are going to do a moderate to high intensity workout. Here's the deal. I am not there to keep my eyes on you, so listen to your body. If you feel like you are getting dizzy, or if you need to grab some water, or if there is a, ow, that hurts, you need to stop. I can't see what you're doing, so I can't see if I need to slow down. There is a pause button at the bottom of your screen. Push it. Take a break. If I'm not giving you enough time for a water break, push that pause button, and when you come back on, it'll be right where you stopped at. Guys, I want you to stay safe. That's our top priority in our workout. I absolutely want you to push yourself, but if at any time you think you're doing too much, slow down and self-modify. That's why you get to do this workout, and I get to take you up, down, off the floor, all around, because I know you're gonna listen to your body and not put yourself in a situation where you are gonna get hurt. So listen to your body. You're doing these exercises at your own risk because I can't see what you're doing. So listen to your body. All right, guys, I want you to keep some water nearby. Take water breaks even more often than I'm giving you. I want you to have fun with this workout. Push yourselves. Typically, I don't encourage you to, if you need a chair to do these workouts, this is not the right workout for you. But if you need a chair, please use it. Just listen to your body and have fun. All right, guys, we're gonna work on those power moves from a standing position. I love incorporating these into our warm-ups because they are just the foundations of the moves that we do in almost every single class. So we're gonna take those feet nice and wide. We're gonna take those hands to the top of our knees. We're gonna come down in a nice flat back. We're gonna power up. We power up for posture. So think about that chest lifted. We're stretching through those chest muscles, standing up nice and tall. We're pulling those shoulder blades up, back, and down, getting those shoulders away from those ears. We're gonna come down, power up, and 10. Let me hear your nice, loud, powerful voices. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job. Next, we have that power rock. So I want you to just kind of shift those weight back and forth a few times, just prepping the body. This is all about being able to weight shift. If you felt like you were falling one direction, do you have the ability to come back to center? So we're gonna come nice and flat, nice and powered up position. We're gonna reach that left hand out to the ceiling. I want you to open those fingers out nice and wide. Now let's shift that weight off that foot and come back to center. Reach and come back to center. We're gonna do that 10 times. Let's go ahead and prep it one more time. Reach, center, reach, center. Shoulders up and down away from those ears. 10, here we go. 10, 9, 8, let me hear you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Next, we have that power twist. So this is all about that trunk rotation. Keeping those feet nice and wide. I want you to spread those fingers out nice and wide. I want you to twist that left hand to the right hand. Look over those fingertips and then open back to that powered up, wide, tall chest position. Switch and open. Once again, notice how my heel comes off the ground. It's following my hips. My hips are following my shoulders. My shoulders are coming around to meet those hands. Open wide, twist, and open wide. 10, here we go. 10, open. 9, open. Nice and loud. 8, 7, 6, return to that center. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Good job, guys. Last but not least, we have our power up. So this is like a power step. This is the beginning of a lunge position. We use those lunges all the time because that's the motion that we need to be able to get up and down off the floor. But it's also a good practice for us right now because as the progression of Parkinson's is, we start shuffling those feet. So we take that first big step, then that next step is going to be big and follow through. Coming up nice and tall into that power position, we're going to alternate right side to left side, step wide, open those fingers out nice and wide, come back to center, step, come back to center. Draw that belly button in, ears away from those shoulders. Ready, here we go. 10, together. 9, big powerful steps. 8, 7, squash that bug. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come on, last one. Done. Nice job, guys. Ready to move on to the next portion.
Hey everybody, this is Alex with 413 Fitness. Today we're going to do a quick warm-up for y'all. It is a 3-round, 2-minute each warm-up. Requires no equipment and it's good for all levels. In each round we're going to be doing both jumping jacks and high knees. We're going to alternate between those every 15 seconds, so just watch for me and we'll get through our 3 rounds. We're going to start with jumping jacks and jumping jacks. On to high knees. On to jumping jacks. Keep in mind, jumping is not in the cards right now. We can still modify our jumping jacks by keeping one foot firmly on the floor. Make sure we have big arms that are going all the way up and all the way down. Same thing with high knees. We need to keep one foot firmly on the floor. It's completely okay. Just make sure you're driving the knee up toward the belly button. Back to jumping jacks. High knees. Jumping jacks. Got 30 seconds left in this first round. Last set of high knees. And rest. All right, we're gonna take another 10 seconds more of rest. Next, we'll start up with jumping jacks again. We're gonna start our second round and get ready and begin. High knees. Jumping jacks. High knees. Jumping jacks, we're halfway done. High knees. Jumping jacks, we have just 30 seconds left. One more set of jumping jacks. One more set of high knees. All right, high knees, last one. Just 8 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay. I have to do a little less talking this next round. Heart rate's coming on up. Keep in mind, remember, if we need to not need to modify, 1 foot firmly on the floor. We can even do these in chairs as well. So keep that in mind. We have about 5 more seconds of rest. Get ready, we're gonna start with our jumping jacks. 2, 1, and go. High knees. Jumping jacks. High knees. Jumping jacks. High knees. Jumping jacks last 30 seconds. We're almost done. Last bit of high knees. Just 10 seconds left. And you made it, you're done. Go ahead and grab some water. Hey, this is Alex with 413 Fitness. Today we're going to be doing a 5-minute warm-up. We have 3 different exercises that we're going to repeat for as many reps as possible during that 5 minutes. Our 3 exercises are 30 jumping jacks, 20 squats, and 10 alternating lunges. We have a couple different modifications for our jumping jacks. We have, of course, the standard jumping jack, and we have 1 foot firmly on the ground at a time. We have our 20 squats as well. So with our squats, remember we want to have our feet shoulder width apart, send the butt back first with making sure our knees do not go over the toes, and come back up. Okay, it's like we're squatting into a chair. If you need to, you can always hold on to a chair on the side to make sure we still have our balance. You can reach a full squat. And then, of course, we also have our alternating lunges. We're going to step forward with the right foot and dip down with the back leg, making sure that our knee is not going over our toes. It's about a 90-degree angle. We're going to come back to the center. Of course, if you need to, you can hold on to a chair at home as well. So we're going to be doing this for approximately 5 minutes. All right, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 30. Moving on to our squats, 20 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Onto our lunges, starting with the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, 10. All right, back to jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. 2 minutes down, 3 to go. Onto our squats. Doing 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Lunges, 10 total, starting with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Back to the beginning. 2 minutes left. Let's go back to our jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Onto our squats, 20 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Onto our lunges. We got 45 seconds left. Start with the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. We have about 25 seconds left. Let's knock out just a few more jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Right on the dot, we are done. It's your 5-minute warm-up. Go ahead and grab some more.
All right, guys, so we're gonna move into some arm toning, upper body strength work. A lot of these exercises are gonna be for posture, but it's really about upper body strength. You have the ability to get yourself up off the floor, and we're gonna build some biceps too. So we're gonna work one side of the body at a time. We're gonna go for 1 minute. I want you standing up nice and tall. We're gonna work one side of the body at a time. You're gonna get a little bit more of a stability challenge because you're having to stabilize yourself as you balance. I'm just gonna give me full extension bicep curls. I'm gonna work one side of the body for a minute, and then I'll switch to the other side. Now, all of these can be done from a standing position, grabbing a hold of that chair. I can sit down in my chair. If I'm sitting in my chair, I want you sitting upright and tall. I want you to squeeze at the top. I want gravity to not pull that arm down. I want you to push it down. Think about pulling up, pushing straight down. On the last 20 seconds, if you want to take it up a notch and go a little bit faster on those bicep curls, feel free to do so. I want you to keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. You've got 10 seconds on this one. Good job. We're staying on this side for a solid minute, and then we're going to shake that arm out and switch to the other side. So I'm going to take my hand, place it on my hip, teapot position, squeeze at the top, full extension all the way down. Don't lock that elbow out when you go down, but extend straight down, come right up to the top of that shoulder. Nice tall posture, pull that belly button in, nice strong core. Good job. See, I can do core all day long like this. It's the push-ups and the sit-ups and the crunches. That's not what I like. All right, guys, keep it going. At 20 seconds, if you want to take it up a notch, you can go a little bit faster. So my weight size, right now I'm going with 5-pound weights. If you want to go 2 pounds up to 10 pounds on this one, feel free to do so. But it is about quality, guys, on these last 20 seconds. If you start getting sloppy, slow it down because I want you to have that good technique and that good form. We've got 3 more seconds on this side, 2, and done. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bend my elbow right by my side. I'm gonna raise it up to shoulder height and then bring it right back down. So once again, only working one side at a time. Think about a straight line through my shoulders. I've got my belly button in, nice and tight, squeezing up, and then lowering it right back down. Good job. Keep breathing. So as I was saying, weights are about 2 to 10 pounds. If at any time you need to get rid of that weight and just go through the range of motion, feel free to do so. At 20 seconds, if you want to, you can take that tempo up a little bit faster. But as I said, it's about quality. So if you start going faster and you can't control how high that shoulder is going up, I want you to keep it down, nice and slow and controlled. We've got 3 seconds, 2, and shake it off. Good job. So once again, placing that hand on that hip, elbow in beside my side, lateral raise, and right back down. So each of these are 1 minute long. Last 20 seconds, you have the chance to go a little bit quicker. Good job. Keep breathing. Once again, support that back by drawing that belly button into the spine. Soften those hips. Good job. Keep breathing. All those cues are from me, guys. Keep breathing. I'm the one that's holding my breath. You've got this. All right, guys. It's 20 seconds. If you want to go a little bit faster, feel free to do so. How we doing? Getting tired? Are you wishing you had 2-pound weights about now? Me too. 5 more seconds. I lied. 3, 2, and shake it out, guys. We're gonna go into those overhead presses. So my shoulder is about, elbow is at shoulder height, press overhead. Once again, don't let gravity just drop that arm down. I want you to work in opposition. Press, pull down. Press, pull down. Good job, guys. Stabilize, nice and tall. Shoulders are away from those ears. Good job. Keep breathing. All right, so when we get to that 20-second mark, Feel free to go a little bit faster if you want. But once again, stop that elbow right at that shoulder. Don't let it droop down any lower. We've got last 10. Give me your best 10. 3, 2, and shake it out. Other side, nice and tall, elbow at shoulder height, press and lower. Work both directions. We've got 2 more exercises after this one, guys. You've got this. It's almost tank top season, so we got nice arms for that, right? Keep breathing. We're halfway there. Remember, in 10 seconds, if you want to take it up, bring the intensity up. Feel free to do so. Guys, remember, at any time, if you need to sit down, have a seat for these exercises. Stay sitting the entire time. Just make sure you're sitting on the edge of your seat is all that I ask, because I want you to, speeding up if you need to, I want you to have to work that core at the same time. Last 10, best 10. 3, 2, and rest. Good job. So back on that right side, if you want, you've got that chair nearby, feel free to grab onto it. I'm going to extend, bend, extend, bend. Another thing I can do is support on my leg. Push it straight back, draw it in. So this is for the triceps. Good job. Another way you can do it is take it tricep extension. I just want you to bring that elbow right in beside that ear. Keep it in nice and controlled. We got 20 seconds. Take it up a little bit quicker if you want. Push, bend, push, bend. Last 10. Come on, you've got this, guys. I know those arms are getting fatigued. Y'all can blame Diane. She requested this one. All right, switch sides. Here we go. Extend, bend. Keep breathing. You don't have to bend over if you don't want to. I like to support my back that way. I feel like I get greater range of motion on it. Remember, you can go overhead into those triceps extensions. Good job. All right, in 7 seconds, we're gonna take up the tempo if you feel up to it. 3, 2, and go. Push, then push. Good job. Shoulders are away from those ears. Keep breathing. Last 10. Give me your best 10. All right, so on this last one, we're gonna grab both weights. We're gonna come up nice and tall. Elbows are in, right in front of us. We're gonna open, press, lower, back to start. Open, press, lower, back to start. Good job, guys. So back is supported. Draw that belly in. If it gets too heavy, get rid of the weights and just go through the range of motion. All right, we want to keep those joints loose. The weights just help us add some muscle. That's all we're trying to do is build up some muscle, build up some strength. But we can always still go through those range of motions, keeping those joints loose. Good job, guys. We've got 20 more seconds on this one. Squeeze, open, press. If you need to, take it up a notch a little bit faster. Support that back, guys. Come on. 10 seconds. You can do all things for 10 seconds. Yes. Water break is coming in 3, 2, and done. Great job, guys. That is a tough track. All right, guys, so if you're not already on the floor, I want you to go ahead and join me down here. We're going to do some body weight exercises with a strong emphasis on that core. So I'm going to start down on my belly. I'm going to do what I call a reverse crunch. So I'm going to do this in that prone position. I've got my fingers right underneath my forehead, and I'm just going to lift up, or I can keep those hands on the floor using those elbows to lift me up. Your choice on this one. We're just gonna lift and lower and lift and lower. So this is all about the posterior chain on this one. This one's gonna help strengthen those traps, getting up into the upper back, keeping you upright, good tall posture on these. Lift and squeeze. Good job. If you need to go every other one because of back issues, absolutely drop out for rest for a second before you join me back in. All right, so we're gonna stay right here. We're gonna reach out in front of us, and I want you to squeeze those shoulder blades back and down, and then back down to the floor. So lift and squeeze and reach. So we're just doing a superset here of these. Working on that posture, on that posterior chain. Squeeze those glutes as you lift and squeeze. Good job. Squeezing those shoulder blades. So I almost kind of like to, I love doing this one with the resistance band. If you have a resistance band or even a towel, just to give you that extra little strength and conditioning. But using that body weight, you're still going to get some good, fine work in. Lift and squeeze. Good job. Give me about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to push up into that tabletop position. So once again, for posture, I'm going to take those fingertips right behind my ear. I'm going to drop that elbow down, and I'm going to lift and squeeze that elbow to the ceiling. So down and squeeze. Really opening up that chest. Squeezing those shoulder blades up high. Taking that elbow as high up. Look through that elbow. Good job. You're just going to switch to the other hand. I'm going to turn around so you can keep seeing me. Elbow drops low. Squeeze that left elbow to the ceiling. Good. So if you notice, I'm not bringing that elbow down to the ground. I'm keeping my shoulders up in alignment with each other. I'm just lowering that elbow, pointing it down towards the ground, and then pointing it straight up to the sky. Good job. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to grab a hold of one weight. Feel free to grab 2 weights if you want. I'm going to step forward with my left foot. My right toe is pointing down. I'm going to lunge down. 3, 2, and on this last one, I'm going to stay low. Squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low. Squeeze for those shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Once again, we're going into that posture work. 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rise up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me 4 rows. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Go ahead and shake it out. I want you to come down onto your side. I'm going to go on my left side first. I'm going to take that left elbow right underneath my left shoulder. I'm going to bend my left knee, and I'm going to squeeze up to the sky. Taking that right hand up, knee to elbow, knee to elbow. Now, if I've got enough dopamine and I want to go ahead and take those feet one foot in the other, I can absolutely take it up a notch. But otherwise, I'm going to go knee down, squeeze, and reach, squeeze, and reach. Now notice I'm only doing one side. We're gonna hit this twice. We'll get a full minute on the other side. Squeeze. Another way is all the way up. Good. So many modifications for this one, guys. Working those obliques. 3, and done. Nice job, guys. Quick drink of water. We're gonna transition over to the other side. All right, guys, we're going back on our stomach. We're gonna take those fingertips on top of each other. Those elbows are nice and wide. I'm gonna rest my fingers on top of those knuckles, and I'm just gonna lift and lower. Now, when gravity is gonna wanna start pulling you down, I want you to resist, working nice and controlled as you lower back down. Lift. Good job. Squeeze up at the top. So I'm choosing to keep my toes flat on the ground. You can absolutely lift both at the same time if you want to get that extra little work in. Squeeze those shoulder blades, roll them away from those ears, and then lift. You're able to go a little bit higher if you do keep those toes on the ground. So since I'm doing this to target that posture, those rolled shoulders, I'm gonna go ahead and focus on keeping my toes down on the ground and lifting. So once again, if you had a resistance band, you're gonna grab it now. We're gonna squeeze and pull those shoulder blades back down. Push those fingers out and away. Lift and squeeze and relax. So if you wanted to, you could go ahead and take those heels off the ground, squeeze, and then right back down. Your choice, guys. Your workout. We're over halfway through this one. Good job. 15 more seconds. Woo! Five more seconds. All right, we're gonna push up onto all fours. I'm gonna take my fingertips right behind my ear. Elbow is out to the side. Lower that elbow so it's pointing down towards the ground, and then sweeping it up to the sky. So I'm not letting my shoulders drop any lower. I'm not trying to pull that elbow to the floor. I'm just pointing it to the floor. Rotating, open wide toward the ceiling. Good job. So you're gonna switch to the other hand. I'm just gonna face the opposite direction. Elbow lowers, sweep that elbow up. Good job. Keep breathing for me. $15 seconds on this one. We're going to go back to those lunges. Do you remember what side you did last time? All right, we're going to come up into that lunge. I'm going to grab one weight. I'm going to step my right foot forward. I'm going to lunge down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me 4 rows. 4, 3, 2. Elbows coming right beside your side. 4 lunges. 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going. We're still on that right side. Lunge down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4 rows. Elbows right beside my side. Make sure those toes are pointing forward. 4, 3, 2, And 1, 4, 3, 2, good job. All right, guys, I'm gonna go down on my right side. Last time I coached you left, just make sure you're going to that opposite side. Right elbow is right under my right shoulder. Lift, left hand is to the ceiling, knee's gonna come in and extend. Knee out and extend. So many different progressions for this one. I can go up to that hand and reach. I can take those legs straight out, really pulling in that core. Just careful not to let those hips drop down. You want to keep that hip lifted up, knee to elbow. Keep breathing. Good job. If you need to hold, just hold it in the side plank. That works too. Otherwise, knee to elbow. We've got about 7 more seconds here. 3, 2, and done. Go ahead and lay it all the way back. Hands all the way extended, toes pointed. Spread those fingers out nice and wide. Go ahead and give me some circles with those wrists, with those ankles. Go ahead and open those hands wide, toes wide, eyes, mouths nice and wide. And scrunch it up nice and tight. Hands, toes, facial muscle scrunch. Once again, flick it all the way out. Eyes open, mouth open. And squeeze them nice and tight. Good job, guys. Grab you a quick drink of water. Great job on that workout, guys. If you're not already on the floor, go ahead and join me now. We're just gonna lay it all the way out for a great stretch. Just letting that body recover for a little bit. I want you to just go ahead and take those hands all the way overhead. Reach those fingers nice and long. Point those toes, just resetting that spine. Big deep breath in. Letting that heart rate come down just a little bit. Goal is trying to get those fingers all the way on the floor. Absolutely want that head flat on the floor. If you need to put a neck pillow underneath your head or a little something under your head, that's fine, but goal is trying to get rid of that as soon as you can, because we want to work on that posture, letting gravity just pull its course. Go ahead and draw those knees into the spine. Now, I like to reach under my knees if I have knee issues, grabbing a hold of those hamstrings. If you want, you can rock side to side just a little bit. If you need a little deeper stretch and you don't have knee issues, you can reach around those knees, grabbing a hold of those shins. I want you to keep that right leg in and extend that left leg all the way flat on the floor so that left thigh is on the floor. Hanging on to that right knee or reaching under and grabbing that right hamstring. Just give me some circles with that right ankle. Go one direction and then the opposite direction. So now think about that knee as more towards the center of my chest, right to the right side of my chest. I want you to open it up towards your right armpit. So a couple things you can do here is take that right hand and reach inside that right ankle, allowing that knee to open up a little bit farther. You're going to get into that adductor area just a little bit. Feel free to close your eyes here and just relax and enjoy these stretches. Breathe in for me several times. Now, left hand is going to grab that right knee, pulling it across the body. Goal is try to get that right knee flat on the floor. I want you to keep that right arm on the floor, right shoulder on the floor, and if you want to deepen that stretch, you could turn and look to that right hand. So once again, we're trying to get that knee as close to the ground as we can, just hovering over the top just slightly if it needs to be. Keep breathing as it starts to soften up. So guys, if you need more stretching, I encourage you tomorrow to try out my my longer, deeper, intensive stretch video. Just gonna get a little more stretching than what we're gonna be able to get into today, wrapping up this workout. Go ahead and straighten that right leg out. Let's shake those legs out just a little bit. Now I want you to bring that left knee in. I'm going to reach under my hamstring, or I can reach around and grab that knee. Give me some ankle circles, one direction, opposite direction. My right thigh is all the way extended onto the floor. Now I'm going to reach through and grab inside that left ankle, using my left elbow to open my left knee out to the side. My head is flat on the floor. I'm breathing in through the nose and exhaling nice and deep. Right hand's going to grab that left knee, pulling it across the body, trying to get that knee all the way to the floor. I'm going to keep my left shoulder flat on the floor, and if I want to deepen that stretch, I'm going to turn and look to that left hand. I'm going to come back to center, put both feet flat on the floor, knees are out, arms to the side, dropping those knees to the right. Goal is trying to get those knees all the way down, side to side, just releasing that back and forth a few times. Now I'm going to take those knees up to the ceiling. My feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to place my left ankle on top of my right knee, pushing that left knee away from my ears, just getting into that groin area just a little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean groin area. Glute area just a little bit deeper. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that left foot over to the right side. Now, if you can, I want you to reach down and grab with your left hand, grabbing that right foot. Even deeper, right hand's going to grab that left knee and pull it down to the floor. Oh yeah. That one feels good. Good job. Go ahead and uncross, shake them out just a little bit. This time I'm going to place my right ankle on top of my left knee, pushing that right knee away from those ears. Just breathe, trying to soften up that glute muscle a little bit. Now I'm going to drop those knees to the left, so my right foot's going to come down to the floor. Right hand is going to grab that left foot. Left hand is going to grab my right knee and pull it down to the floor. Now, if this stretch is too deep, guys, because this is a tough one, let go of that foot. You can also just stack those knees on top of each other, those feet on top of each other, and keeping those legs over to the left side. But this stretch is going to just really stretch out that lower part of the body from the back down to those hips, to those glutes, down along those knees. Try and keep those shoulders away from your ears. Good job. Go ahead and uncross if you can. Both feet flat on the floor. Once again, just releasing that back side to side. All right, we're going to make our way over into that child's pose position. This is that one where I'm sitting down on my ankles. My knees are going to go out so that I can get down as low as I need to, reaching those hands out in front of me. Spread those fingers out nice and wide, pressing through the palms of your hands, pressing through the fingertips. Try and get that forehead all the way down to the floor. Keep breathing for me. I want you to take that left arm and we're just going to thread that needle under the right, using the floor to stretch out that left shoulder, trying to sink back down into the floor as deep as you can over those ankles once again. Good job. Go ahead and switch arms, threading that right arm through, trying to get that right shoulder all the way down to the floor. Go ahead and take both hands back out. Once again, sinking back to that child's pose. Couple big deep breaths here. So right now my hands are at 12 o'clock. I want to walk those hands over to about 10 and 11, pushing my weight down into my right hip. I'm going to feel that along the right rib cage all the way up into my armpit. Keep breathing as those muscles start to soften up. Back to center. Now take those hands over to 1 and 2 o'clock, pushing that weight down into that left hip. Back to center. Good job. Go ahead and come up onto all fours. So hands right underneath those shoulders, knees right underneath those hips. I want you to push those shoulder blades apart nice and wide, pushing that spine to the ceiling. Big deep breath in. And as you exhale, I just want you to slowly shift that weight down so that the head's coming. The last thing's going to come up as you exhale, looking straight out in front of you. Inhale back up. And exhale. Last time, inhale up. Chin's going to be the last thing that drops as you push those shoulder blades far apart as you can. And then exhale, shifting that weight down towards the floor. Head's going to come up. All right, hands are still nice and spread. Those fingers are spread out nice and wide. I want you to step that left foot forward, tucking that right toe under. I want you to drive that knee up off the floor. Now for some, this is as far as we're going to get. I want you to push that heel down so you're getting a nice stretch along the back of that right leg. Right hand is going to be flat on the floor. So pushing that palm down into the floor. I want you to twist that left hand up to the ceiling. The goal is trying to get those fingertips all the way up to the ceiling. So you have a nice big line from the middle finger of your left hand all the way to the palm on the floor. Opening up that chest. Good job. If you need to, you're going to drop down to that knee, because what I'm really concerned with right here is opening that chest muscles up. Nice big open chest for posture. Good job. We're going to bring that left hand back down. We're going to switch those feet, bringing that right foot forward. Hands are flat on the floor, tucking the left toe under, drive that knee up. Now, if you can, you're going to keep that left hand on the ground. Right hand's going to swing up towards the ceiling, taking a peek at those right fingers. If you need to, drop down to that knee. But if you can, try to push that left heel into the floor. Good job. Go ahead and bring those hands back down. We're going to swing those legs out in front of us. Push those thighs and calves down into the floor. I've got my toes flexed back towards me. I'm going to sit up nice and tall, rolling those shoulders away from those ears. And now I'm just going to walk those fingers out as close to those shins or as close to those toes as I can get it. But I've got my chin pointing out over my toes. My toes are pulled back. Feel this up the back of those legs. Keep breathing for me. Now I'm going to go ahead and roll those shoulders down. I'm going to walk those hands even farther. I can even grab a hold of my feet if I can, pushing those toes back towards my ears. Chin's going to drop down. Thighs and calves are flat on the floor. Good job. Coming back up nice and tall. I want you to keep that left foot straight out. I'm going to bring my right foot right inside my left knee. Another thing I can do is I can take that foot over that knee. Sitting up nice and tall, left elbow is going to hug that right knee, and I'm going to turn and look over my right hip like I'm checking out what's happening in the back seat. Keep breathing as those muscles start to soften up a little bit. Good job. Go ahead and straighten that right leg out, left foot inside the right knee or over the top. Sitting up nice and tall, right elbow is going to hug that left knee. Turn and look over my left hip. Keep breathing. All right, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring those feet in, sitting up nice and tall, rolling those shoulders. One last time, up, back, and down, taking those fingers, reaching straight out in front of you like I'm trying to grab a hold of your wrist, and you're gonna sink back, trying to keep yourself from being pulled up. Reach up nice and tall. Rotate those wrists all the way down. Once again, shoulders up, back and down. Lock those shoulders in place. Guys, great